Hello everybody, Bias here. Welcome to another episode of One Tree. Today we are going to make some armor. So let's get started on that. Alright, so we've got some armor cooking here. We now have 48 pieces of armor, or 48 iron ingots. And let's go ahead and toss our gold into the furnace and get that going. So, let's see here. Alright, I made an iron pickaxe. That's fantastic. So, let's make some iron armor. I'm going to make a helmet, chest plate, leggings, and boots. We're also going to make some shears so that we can harvest that string down in the library. This way we won't have to face any spiders. We've killed 3 or 4 spiders so far and only gotten 1 piece of string. So, but rather than having to play at night and deal with that, we are going to harvest it from our library that we found downstairs, or underground here. I say downstairs. So I'm saying downstairs because I'm already thinking that that library is going to sort of be our home base, maybe. It's a bit deep underground, but we have the books here. We'll get ourselves an enchanting table, and we've got a nice little space here. Maybe we'll put a bed here, maybe a door across here. We now have access to our mine. We can go back up to the surface very easily, but instead of making a house, we might use this sort of ready-made structure and take advantage of that. So let's actually put our iron on and see how we look. All right, that's very very Viking looking. But there we go, looking very, very dapper, not so disheveled as we are in our deserted island garb. So that's fantastic, I like it. Alright, so let's go ahead and get ourselves a lot of string. Gonna clear out all these cobwebs. And really, just these cobwebs here should just about be a lifetime supply of string. Just making bows and that kind of stuff goes. Now, later on, if I do want to build some kind of village, which actually that kind of works kind of nicely now that I'm thinking about it, kind of pondering things out loud, to have our house down here, and then maybe on the surface of the island we'll put our village. And it might work out really nicely. But that'll be a little further on in the process. This is a pretty decent sized space. It's not gigantic, but it should do for a home. I like the look of the Stronghold Library. It's been abandoned for a long time, so maybe the library will enjoy having us occupy it. So let's see here. We'll have to come up with a good place for our enchanting table. Maybe even upstairs. on the mezzanine level would be a nice place. We got lots of books up here, books down here. Perhaps in the corner over there might be a good spot for an enchanting table. So we're going to want to get, it's not necessary, but given our paucity of wood, we're going to want to get perhaps a silk touch axe, or even really any, I think just about any silk touch tool. It takes a little bit longer. Like a silk touch axe would be great for reclaiming these stacks of books, but we can also just break them, and but it would cost us some wood, so it's more efficient. A silk touch pickaxe will also take care of the situation. Probably I would imagine a silk touch shovel probably do the trick as well. I'm not really sure. I've never tried harvesting or reclaiming books that way. So alright, we still have 22 armor left. We got an iron pickaxe. Our iron pickaxe is just about depleted. We have 34 cobwebs. So righto. So let's get ourselves a shovel, since we've forgotten that the last 2 times that we've gone down into our mine. I have to make some stairs as well, I think. And now that we have armor, we might want to explore around and see what else we can find in the stronghold. Uh-oh, looks dark here. Well, we might have a little bit of trouble with that. See what we got here. Mostly just see some animals around. I'll go ahead and go to sleep. And with any luck, we don't wake up to a creeper alarm. It appears to be clear. So very good. Our wheat's ready for harvesting again, or just about ready. Alright, so let's get that shovel going. And we're going to need some more sticks. Alright, so steel shovel, or iron shovel, iron pickaxe. Oh yes, a bucket. That would be outstanding. And looks like this chest is about full of stuff. But in any case, let's see here. We want to, let's see if I can remember where it is. Might be, there we go. I want to convert some of that, some of those cobwebs into string. So there we go. Now we can fashion ourselves a bow, and we can also fashion a fishing rod. That's something else we're going to want to do really soon. I'm not sure if I should dedicate any of our time together to fishing, but maybe just a little bit. I might have to edit some of that out. Fishing's not the most exciting gameplay. It can be exciting when you find stuff. Fishing's really great for well, food for one. So it's got a sort of double bonus. You get a lot of food, and then you have the potential of finding enchanted items. So specifically enchanted bows. And we can. I usually in the early game will be able to fish for enchanted bows that I otherwise would take a while to get, having to get an enchanting table and first. A bow's fishing rod's a lot easier to get than an enchanting table. So, and you can get enchanted bows, enchanted fishing rods, and and occasionally enchanted books as well. So those are all big pluses. So let's see. So let's go back down to the mine area, and while we're at it, let's make our path a little bit easier to deal with. All right. So that we can get in and out of the mine a little bit easier. Go ahead and throw a light up here. I probably should have put torches all around the island already. So when we do come up when it's dark, there's a low likelihood of mobs spawning, but sometimes you just have to live on the edge, right? Alrighty. Whoa, okay, that we did not want to see that. Alright. So it can be tricky dealing with creepers. Evidently it is not bright enough around here. So we're going to add some torches to the program. That is for sure. Because the library stacks can be really difficult to see any enemies that happen to be around the corner. So we're going to light this place up. Kind of throw some torches all over the place. I think I said in an earlier episode, you can never have too many torches. I stand by that statement. For a lot of people comment about that torches are sort of ugly. I think they're cool. They have a sort of, simple medieval look to them that I really like. I like the medieval theme around Minecraft. So we're going to just throw some random torches in the alleyways as well here. Just light all this up a bit. Alright. Well, hopefully that'll keep any enemies from spawning. So so when you're dealing with a creeper coming at you, it's important to be quick. You sort of charge in, hit him with your sword, and then back away as quickly as possible. So there we go. Alright, so where were we? We were going to throw some stuff into this box. This stuff that we really don't need. Spare pickaxe. Bow. Oh, right, our bucket. So we might just want to get some water into that. Really, you might ask? Yes. Yes, we really do want to get some water into there. A full stack of cobblestone. It's like granite. Might as well keep the coal with us in case we need to make more torches. So we're going to go back upstairs. I have to clean this up a little bit. Especially if we're gonna call that library, stronghold library home, then we definitely are going to want to have an easier path up and down. Make it a little bit wider as well. Probably make it at least 2, maybe even 3 blocks wide. But we'll suffer through it for the time being. So before we forget, we want to take a bucket of water with us. Very important thing to have when we're mining. And we've got our 1 arrow. But that is better than 0 arrows. And we'll leave the hoe up here. this with us. We will want this. And the axe isn't so important, so we'll put our bucket of water right there. And we've got the stuff we really need handy. Our pickaxe, shovel, torches, some cobblestone, and some water. Those are our favorite mining tools. Those are the things that we want to pretty much always have with us when we go mining. All right. We're going to have to do a little bit better at getting our... Got to get a proper chicken farm going. We've got, what, 4 chickens down there. We do have a number of seeds. We'll be able to get more seeds and wheat to expand our chicken and cow farms, and probably harvest all of these trees, put up a little bit of fencing, and then we can begin feather production, which is super important. We're going to need a stock of arrows. Until such time as we get an infinity bow. An infinity bow is a important component. So we're going to be anywhere we had gravel. Let's see here. I left this open to the water, I guess. I guess I did. So we had a cave over there. The last time that we went in this direction, we just had this small cave area here. We didn't really go much. Did we go much further? I don't think we went much further. Yeah, we went to here because we ran into some dirt. So yeah, let's go ahead and since we've now got a shovel, let's go ahead and continue through this path. So this brings up a point that I'd mentioned before, is that although it's a bit more challenging, it's a bit more work. There's dirt underground, so we can make our island as big as we want to make it. And let's see here, we have some gravel. We found some gravel already. All right, we're gonna go ahead and just chip away at some gravel, and hopefully get a little bit of flint in the process for making our arrows. And once we have a nice supply of gravel, we can always just set that gravel back down if we want to, and keep mining it until it yields the flint that we're looking for. That's one method of going about it. I usually don't do that. I'll run into enough gravel just in the process of mining, and then I'll do this. I'll just clear out the whole area, all of the gravel that happens to be around, and that'll usually provide me with plenty of flint to make the arrows that I need. I'm kind of doing this the slow way. There's a sort of faster way of, we can mine a block underneath, set a torch, mine a block above, the granite falls into it. There you go. I don't know, I haven't experimented with that much, but I'm not sure if that yields any flint or not whenever you do it that way. We'll see. We'll try it a few times and see if we can get any flint from the process. So far, we're just getting nothing. Is it destroyed? We're not getting anything, are we? No, we're getting gravel, but I don't think we're getting any flint. So maybe you do have to shovel it to get the flint, because I never bothered doing it this way. I kind of think it's kind of fun I don't know, shoveling the gravel. Something soothing about the monotony. Yeah, we're getting lots of flint doing it this way. So yeah, so I don't know if the light method is fast if you have large columns of gravel that you just want to take down quickly. But yeah, I don't know that it yields any flint. I mean, it might. I think flint drops are like, oh, about 1 in 10 or so. I'm not sure. Those yields are higher. Having a shovel with fortune is a big plus that way. So looks like we got a little bit more gravel. Unfortunately, we did not find anything. Take out this redstone. Not so concerned about the redstone itself, although it may come in handy for a project or two down the road. But as I've said before, I always have way more redstone than I need. It will. I always use always, but the best use I get out of redstone is making potions. Whenever you make potions, if you add redstone, it will extend the duration of the potion. So any potion that's worth making is worth making it a longer duration. And one of the potions we will be making is Potion of Weakness, because Potion of Weakness is what you make a splash potion of weakness, throw it at a zombie villager, and then feed it a golden apple, and that will convert it back into a normal villager, which would be super cool, because we want to bring life back to this lifeless world, or at least somewhat civilized life, I guess. I guess villagers are, they seem civil enough. We have lots of animal life around, but there are no villagers whatsoever in this entire world. And we'll have an episode soon here where we go ahead and explore the rest of the world. We'll complete our entire map. And because one of the things that we one of our early missions is to find some sugarcane. I do know there is sugarcane on the map. I don't. Whoa, that is bad. So again, like I've said before, I did put myself into a little bit of a bad situation right there. I was quickly able to sort of jump out of the way. You want to be really careful not to put yourself in a position where you can't get out of it quickly when you're underground. The threat of lava is always there. We have our water bucket as well in case for this situation right here. So we're going to mine ahead a little bit. I'm going to squat down so that I don't accidentally fall over the edge. If you squat down, you will not fall over the edge. So for example, let's see if I knock this block out, I will not go over the edge here. If I stand up, I do. But if I'm squatted down, I will stop. So that's super handy. And we will use our water, drop it right here. That water flows over that lava and creates obsidian. So in this way, you can create virtually unlimited amount of obsidian. Alright, so we've got an open area here, large lava pool. Whoa. Careful. Alright, looks like we're out of the way there. And we've got a cavern over there. So we're going to go ahead and explore that. We'll throw some water down. Lava creates a lot of light. And not much going on in this lava cavern, unfortunately. Well, I've got a little bit of redstone up here, so again, we'll just harvest that while we're here. And press on with this vein. You can see on our map we're halfway between our spawn location and our closest island neighbor. Okay, and another big cavern. I see some iron over there, and I see Mr. Skeleton taking pot shots at us. We'll use our one arrow on him. Come on over here. I don't want to get shot by any arrows, but at least we have some. Go ahead and create ourselves a little spot to lower him into, and hopefully not get shot by any arrows in the meantime. He doesn't want to seem to come over here. There's lava over there, I don't like that. Oh, this water's in the way, so they cannot get to us. Let's see here. Just get ourselves a little bit more light. And we got shot in the meantime. That wasn't very bright, but didn't really do any damage. Because we now have, whoa, okay, careful, look up. Always look up in a cave. Mr. Zombies right there. These skeletons are shooting each other. That's pretty cool. I like that idea. Excellent. Oh, that worked out very nicely. Alright. Oh, there we go. Okay, everyone, that'll do it for this episode. We had a pretty good time today. Crafted some sweet iron armor, crafted our first bow, and did a little more mining and fought a few more mobs. So I had a good time today. I'm looking forward to the next episode. I hope everybody enjoyed this one. Bye us out.